Well, this is fancy. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Hiveswap. It took us a long time to get here, and I just wanted to point out the title screen has changed in a really cool way. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's get on with using buyers on everything. So a lot of you guys have been really angry about the fact that I like reading all the text boxes. I'm sorry to say, if you're expecting me to change based on your angry comments, I will not. I'm probably going to stop using, some things like the yammy bits are a little bit useless. But buyers, I'm going to use buyers on actually everything I possibly can. Because it's really funny carrying a pigeon around with us in an alien world. Keep buyers away from that thing. It could still be dangerous. Okay, that was less than interesting, but that's okay. You can just imagine buyers driving a forklift with a little hat, you guess, and, well, his wings wouldn't reach the steering knob, and plus the forklift isn't working, and, okay, you guess you can't imagine it. Buyers on Portal. Buyers regards the shimmering portal with the same dazed cluelessness with which he regards everything else in existence. He is endearingly democratic in his stupidity. I should probably actually click on these things first, and then we'll interact with them later. Or buyers them later. A busted up robot? It seems like something pretty intense went down just before you arrived. It's a futuristic forklift. It's probably what moved the giant crate here. You attempt to do something with the tablet in this control panel, but you don't know. Maybe talk to that guy again? Let's see. Look. It's another gun. This one looks a lot more sophisticated and deadly than your paw's weaponry, which you left back in the attic. You think you'll leave this one where it is too. Equip. You don't think so. It looks kind of weird, but it's still plainly a gun. Anything else around here? There's the giant shuttering door. There's the portal device. Ah! You pick up a hand-drawn, scribbled-on diagram of the portal, showing how the pieces fit together. Buyers. This diagram does not seem to incorporate pigeons. Neither is a vital component, nor is a recurring visual motif. Pogs. This diagram is way too visually busy. As such, it would be a pretty lousy slamming grid for your pog battles, or pogroms. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. If you hid inside this crate, you'd think you'd be nervous that it was somehow going to close up around you, and you'd be left screaming in the dark in a slimy box somewhere impossibly far from your home. So you don't think you'll be hiding in this crate just now. A futuristic-looking door, in a gloomy, futuristic-looking, bunker-like place. Maybe all the answers are through here. You have no idea how to open this thing. You didn't even see a handle. If you had to guess, it looks like it's automatic, but the power seems to be off in here. You think? It's kind of hard to tell. You can hear awful slams and growls coming from the other side of this door. You aren't even going to try and open it. Okay, now we use buyers on everything. Looks too much like a big version of his cage back home. If you sent him inside, you'd have a hard time getting him to come out. To be perfectly frank, it doesn't look all that much like his cage, but he is kind of a moron, so you decide to play it safe. Buyers on console. Buyers lacks the sterling mental acuity necessary to use this control panel. He also falls asleep if you put a napkin on his head, because he thinks it's nighttime. So this comes as something less than a shock. Buyers on slamming door. Buyers is plainly freaked out by the sounds coming from the other side of the door. You can't blame him, because you are too. Buyers on gun! His delicate little winglings are too clumsy to work the trigger, you assume. You won't be testing that particular hypothesis. Buyers on other door. You had no idea how to open this thing. You don't even see a handle. If you had to guess, it looks like it's automatic. Wait, what? Buyers on. No. I guess we can't buyers. I never clicked on the portal. Did I? Looks kind of like this thing from your attic that brought you here. The force field is pretty striking point of contrast, though. Maybe you can use this thing to get home somehow, please? Go home? It didn't exactly hurt, but it was kind of tingly. You don't think you'll be able to reach the portal with that force field is on. Buyers on tablet. Aw. Buyers on tap dancing. Okay. So, diagram on portal. Wow, this does indeed seem to be a diagram of the portal. For all of that, all the good it does you, which is currently none at all. Diagram on other stuff. The robot seems to be cut from an entirely different cloth than whatever is depicted in the diagram. To put it in more accessible terms, it looks like this one was made by Sega and the other was made by Nintendo. Huh. That is fairly accessible terms. I'm probably not going to use the diagram on much unless it seems important. Let's try using the pogs on some of these things, though. At least in death, it's immune to abuse from your stupid pogs. That's the biggest slammer you've ever seen. This thing doesn't run on pogs, or its pog-based fuel tank is not currently empty, and the problem is something else. You slide one of the pogs under the door in an attempt to placate the ferocious beast you can hear on the other side of the door. If anything, this seems to make it more angry. How many pogs do we have? You try to jauntily flip a pog into the coin slot of the control panel. It's like an old-timey jukebox, but there's no coin slot. And you also accidentally flip the pog directly into your own eye. So you don't think you'll be including this moment in your hero memoirs. Pog in gross box. When it comes to pogs, it's hard for you to muster any crate enthusiasm. That was bad. Gun. Oh yeah, you could flip the pog way up into the air and shoot a hole in it, demonstrating your crackerjack marksmanship and your distaste for cardboard garbage discs. You could do both of those things at once if you didn't hate guns. Okay. Do we still have... Oh, we still don't have the heirloom key. That's gone. Mush, noble forklift. Yeah, treats, go! Run for the treats, go! Mush, you indolent beasts! Hath thee no hunger! Okay, I will use the treats on a couple of things. Something tells you that this busted heap of scrap isn't treat compliant. Wow, pet treats. An enormous crate. All that's missing is some kind of monstrous behemoth to eat the treats and live in the crate, and maybe eat you too, and oh man, you're freaking yourself out again. Alright, let's get this going. Oh, right. Tablet. Tablet? Hey, I found the paper you were talking about, so what do I do with it? Well, okay. Give me a minute. I know this. I'm really sorry. I didn't think you'd be quizzing me right after what happened. I swear I'll prepare better next time. It's okay. Wow, really? Yes, really. It's not a quiz. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh, geez. Is it a test? No. I seriously have no idea what's going on here. I've never seen this thing before. What's it telling me? I'm doing my best, but I don't know what you want me to do. Please tell me what you want me to say. So this paper seems like some kind of schematic for the portal I just came through. It looks kind of familiar, not like the portal, but the paper itself. I don't know how that would be possible, though. Anyways, that right? This is a diagram for the snake machine. Well, if I remember right, that thing is a guide to the weapon. The weapon? You mean this snake portal? Oops, the code. Okay, yes, the portal. Can I unlock the snake machine with this? Is that what I should do? Unlock the snake machine? Oh, the serpent security program for your Hive's power hexagrid. Yes. If that's what you want, Tetrarch, you can always do whatever you want. Wow. Will, that thing you said, will that help me get out of here? Exactly. Just put all the X fingers on the back of your tablet. Wait, just put all X fingers on the back of your tablet until the control panel uplink executes. X? 10? Oh no. I'm in trouble. I did it exactly what I was not supposed to do. This was a test and I blew it. Of course you remember, and I definitely shouldn't have said any of that. I'm sorry, it's hard to keep up with all these espionage rules sometimes. Okay, I'll just go check that out. I'm sorry, Tetrarch. I'm just gonna leave you to whatever it is that you do. You place all 10 of your fingers on the back of the tablet and approach the control panel. Hey, some kind of password entry program appears on the screen. I'm not sure this is a password entry or nightmare. Oh, jeez. So, I will be totally honest with you. I have never played Snake. The closest I've ever come to this is like a bad Flash game on Neopets, and I think we'll be fine, but there's mild concern. Nah, it's fine. If this is actually going like really fast, we'd be in trouble. Oh, and there we go. Serpent. Sorry, not snake. Ooh. Ooh. Treats. No, don't run from it. You got treats to give. It had a saddle! It had a saddle, you nitty! We were gonna do saddle. Aw. I was gonna have a mount. That's a pretty mount, too. What? These are guns. These are a lot of guns and some other stuffages. Was that Carcat? Cacra? Oh, shit, I don't remember. It's been too long. No, it might not be. No, it's not. It just kind of looks like him. But then again, I guess all the trolls look the same without, like, some kind of special thing on them. It's really been a long time since I've done anything Homestuck related. Like 5 years? Holy crap. Yeah, I really should sit down and reread the entire thing. I'm just too busy making these videos for everybody. Let's look at these posters back here. You don't exactly know what any of this stuff is, but it all makes you extremely uncomfortable. Like the tablet, you seem to be able to read the text, but you kind of rather not. What if the mother wasn't human? Like, what if... That would be really weird. But... No, I don't want to get into that theory crafting. I don't know. We'll have to wait for more installments and other things. That's a lot of boxes, crates, miscellaneous containers, etc. Pretty mundane stuff, in your honest opinion. Not your first box stack rodeo. Oh, do I have to... I'll have to clean it up, probably. Okay, let's take a look at everything else first, though. So we've got his computer, but for some reason we can't look at it. It seems to be a map, but you don't recognize the shapes of any of the landmasses depicted on it. Or, well, actually, now that you think about it, they maybe do look kind of familiar, but you're not sure where you would have seen them before. On the globe. It was, that globe in Grandpa's, or not Grandpa, Pa's study was for Alternia. Yep, 100%. So, guns. Ooh, hi, thing. You don't really know what this is all about, and you kind of like to never find out. Please? Yeah, it doesn't look like I have much to interact with. But I do have buyers. Does this stack of bullet-filled boxes remind Byers of your attic? Does Byers miss his home? Is Byers freaked out from being shot across space? The diagram doesn't call for boxes or bullets. Maybe because it uses kids for ammunition? Pogs. You could just dump these little trash discs here, but at this point, you feel like holding on to as much of home as you can. Just this specific point, though. You're liable to start hucking these things in the trash any minute now. Is this actually, like, the first... No, I guess there was a little bit of imagery of Alternia in Homestuck from what I saw. From what I remember, I don't know. Pogs on map. The red dots do kind of look like Pogs. Well, not really. Whatever that thing is, you sincerely doubt it has a fatal Pog allergy. You alone walk that path, it seems. That'd be really funny if they do. Like, Pogs just turn out to be an instant kill on this planet. What about treats? Should that thing cross your path, you don't think you'll try feeding it. Man, what if those red dots represented a friendly pet who needed a nice treat? A cute idea, but also alarming, because who's going to give those friendly pets the nice treats they so desperately need? It would seem you have your mission. You pretend the boxes are a herd of cute animals and stick a pet treat in the mouth of the nearest one. The others look at you expectantly. You have no interest in feeding them. You've chosen your favorite, and the rest must simply fend for themselves. We also have the door. Buyer seems to sense the ferocious deer cat monster lurking just on the other side of the door. Magic spice mix on the boxes. Maybe you could grow some herbs and such yourself one day, but this is the kind of wrong box garden. Magic spice mix on door. You could hit the deer cat with a snoot full of spice mix to scare it off, but after what happened to the monster in your kitchen, you're worried that might actually constitute lethal force. You don't want to give that rampaging beast any further incentive to bust through this door and tear you to shreds, which obviously is what it was intending to do, right? Yeah. Huh, yeah, something about the smooth power of those twin doors reminds you a little of the snake's wreathed portal in the other room. In both sleek sets, you see the paradoxical union of immutability and coiled power, immovable, and yet ready to move with no warning at all. The amount of text they put in here is kind of impressive. Hey Xerox, are you there? I don't know how I feel about the codename 0X. It's pretty close to Xefros, don't you think? I mean, I imagine I called you damn it. Imagine I called you damn it. Not that I would ever do that. Sorry. Okay, I don't really know what to say to any of that. Sorry! It's fine. Stop apologizing. It's actually really annoying when you do that all the time, FYI. Oh, sorry. Forget about it. I want to ask you about the security console. I played the game on it, but all that happened was a forklift drove straight into the force field and exploded. Whoa, your forklift exploded? Yeah, it's not mine though. Is it yours? So I'm sorry I wrecked it. No, of course not. Or, I mean, do you want me to take it because it's broken? I wouldn't mind. I mean, whatever. Up to you. Alright. And then a weird monster menaced me into this other room, and there's only one door? This is kind of a bad situation. Weird monster? Yeah, that, deer cat thing? Deer cat thing? Are you having a fight with your Lucis? Not that it's any of my business. Lucis? Is that what you call that thing? I barely got away with my life. Wait a minute. Are you actually not Tetrarch Dominic? No, I'm Joey Clare. I don't know what's going on, but there's a bunch of big computers and boxes, and I don't know where I am or who you are, but you kept acting like you knew what was going on. Well, what are you doing with Tetrarch's tablet? Oh, do you mean this Trapper Keeper laptop? I found it on the floor. Oh no. Is Tetrarch Dominic there? Maybe I can talk to him instead. Please? Please give the tablet to Tetrarch Dominic, please. I don't know who Tetrarch Dominic is. I don't know who you are. Could you look for him, please? Okay, yeah. I'll just root around in this room that's filled with guns. Okay, thanks. ... Well, right. We got a tap dance. Huh, You really thought that would work. Although, maybe it's better that it didn't, considering all those boxes are probably full of bullets and missiles and stuff. Wouldn't a box step be more appropriate? I don't remember how I cleaned up the boxes last time. Not a whole lot to do either. Tap dance at diagram. And send this heavy horror festoon monitor tumbling towards you? No thanks. Do we just go back out there? Look. This door is all that stands between you and that rampaging deer monster. Open. No way! If you wanted to get killed by a weird monster in the basement, you would have stayed at home. The hell am I supposed to do then? Actually. Because we got guns. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Did you find him? No! Oh, no. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Oh, my God. Why on earth are you asking me? What's Earth? What? Oh, my God. Jude, is that you? Is this another one of your stupid practical jokes? This isn't funny. No, I'm Xefros. Okay, Xefros, tell me what's going on. I don't really know. Actually, I'm kind of upset because you're yelling and that makes it harder to think. I know I'm not very smart or good at anything, but I really am trying my best. I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I'm the one who just got shot through space into an alien nightmare horror house, and you expect me to make you feel better? Look, we all have self-esteem issues, but there's a time and place for pathetic groveling, and it is not while I'm trying to not be devoured by alien monsters. Wait, you're an alien? I'm 2 seconds away from throwing this disgusting joke machine into any one of the several massive piles of armed and dangerous garbage around me. Wait, no, don't. This is so exciting. I've never met an alien before. Like, I'm seriously losing it. Most trolls never meet aliens until they go off planet to conquer them. What? Okay, but like, you could be messing with me. Are you messing with me? The Tetrarch says I have to stop being so trusty. Oh, I know. Say something only an alien would say. I am from a planet named Earth. Oh, that sounds pretty alien. Well, if nothing else, Judah's gonna be very jealous. Sorry. This is all a little nuts, and the deer cat maybe got me a little rattled. So, you're not an alien? No, I am? I mean, if this seriously isn't Earth, which, between the snake machines and the deer cat and the sci-fi technology, I'm willing to believe. Plus, there were some other monsters earlier, so I'm kind of having a bad day. Monsters? Yeah, I managed to get past them, barely. Whoa, you're so cool. You're like on a real adventure. Wait, what color is your blood? What kind of question is that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to make sure I knew before I made a mess of things. Okay, it's red? Really? Me too! Awesome, we could even be friends. This is so cool. Hey, maybe I could even help you. How? The Tetrarch Lucis knows me. He'll calm down if I can get over there. By Lucis, you mean the deer cat monster? Yes. That's wonderful, thank you. Yeah! Except, I don't know, I'm still worried this might all be a big test. A test? I don't follow, sorry. Boy, it is getting kind of frustrating having to say that over and over. The Tetrarch is already always testing me. If this is the final zam of secrecy stuff and I blow it, he's gonna be really disappointed. Oh, I know. If you can prove that you're an alien, I'll come over and help you out. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you. I don't have any photos with me, and anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped in here by that monster. Aren't you using Tetrarch's tablet? Take the pics with that X-Men over. And X-Men it over. Pics? X-Men? Pictures. Transmit. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, that's kind of a weird ask, Xerox, but I'll give it a shot. Here it goes. Let the rumpus commence. He does kind of look like Carcat, but I guess he's got red blood, so it kind of makes sense. Your name is Xefros? Tritoh. Tritoh? Probably Tritoh. Xefros Tritoh. You're having a difficult evening. Just one of many in a particularly difficult life because you are rustblood trash. You just witnessed beams of red and green energy erupt from the hive of your best friend, Tetrarch Domek, right before a squadron of Imperial drones snatched up half your neighbors. So it's safe to say your revolutionary efforts are not going great. Oh, it seems you've received a package. I have slap. Slap door. Ah, shoot. Slap self. Slap self. As Rustblood, you are gifted with telekinesis, the ability to move objects with your mind. Gifted is in quotes because you're kind of being sarcastic about your powers being so weak. Oh, hi. We do have a delivery. It's a delivery from Scythian with the item you ordered. Quite a long time ago. You guess it arrived during all the confusion. Telekinesis on package. You shouldn't draw attention to yourself right now. Weakly wobble the box later. Open. You open up the package. Inside is a Flarp manual. This edition of Flarp is focused on spy games, intrigue, and rebellion. Tetrarch Domek modeled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after the system. Well, let's go inside. Okay, we do have... Wait, telekinesis on book. It is absolutely permitted for you to use your real-life telekinesis in a Flarp session. Of course, yours is so pitifully weak, it's not like it was going to be an unfair advantage any way you sliced it. Look. Use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these spoons who's boss. Bend. You don't use your hands to bend spoons, you use the power of your imagination. By which you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Psychic powers! Yes, that's right. Practice makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers, and you bend a tiny little silver spoon without using your little grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along, just in case you run into any bent soup. Use bent spoon on manual. Huh, bent spoon. Let's see. Okay, bent spoon. See utensil. Alright, utensil. See tool. Tool. See weapon. Okay, weapon is listed about on just every page. Ah, why is the index on this thing so terrible? Bent spoon on telekinesis. You already bent this rusty little guy as far as you can. Any further and you'll break him. Look. Your wear grid study scroll. To be honest, only indigos really care about what fork goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyway. Study. You've pretty much got this memorized already. It's like a fork, mega fork, micro fork, knife fork, fool's fork. That about covers it. You play pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, pusher is the most dangerous position, and no one really cares if Rustbloods get killed. Commune with dead players. Alright. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntary aspiring butler needs. Huh. Spoon on butler. Not much you can do with it in high society now. Or you can do with it in high society now. Unless you can pass off as a chitin scraper or something. Book on other book. You don't need any help from the flarp to imagine what it would be like to have to train as a butler. All you need is your imagination and the brutal limiting caste system which prevents you from realistically pursuing any other path in life. This is part of the reason why I like reading all this this side stuff. Some people that have never seen Hiveswap might not actually know about, like, the troll caste system and so on and so forth. I only know parts of it, like reds are kind of considered heretics or outcasts or, like, almost like unicorns even. I don't really know. I just know that it was a point of major importance repeatedly in Homestuck. Okay, let's look at some things. Oh, hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play pusher. Brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outglut Grub League. You're trying out for the Trash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. If you blow it, you could get cold. Between band practice with Tetrarch Domic, Revolution lectures from Tetrarch Domic, and butling practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Domic, you really haven't had any time. You really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it. Sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit. From when Tetrarch helped you practice cool action move stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. Okay, so it's the same stuff. Want to see if I could, like, change outfits. Well, book on outfits. All of your outfits grant various stat bonuses in Flarp, of course, but they also come with heavy stat penalties, usually, always, in your case, outweighing the bonuses. This bent spoon won't give you any trouble, as evidenced by your clothes. You have no problem with unconventional taste. Okay, we've got, oh, microphones, some headphones. Whatever these are. Every low blood who ever picked up a mic dreams of competing on Slam or Get Cold. The winner leaves their unhappy life behind for fame, fortune, and the love of millions. The losers leave their unhappy lives behind for relatively certain death. You'll never forget the season your arena stickball team took 3rd place in the Outglut Grub League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. Trying to see if there's anything else. I can look at my grub sack. You're reminded of the week Tetrarch Domic made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first, and maybe he could have told you it was a training exercise beforehand, instead of just saying sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise. But it really toughened you up. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for everything. Sleep. This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. They are conducive to dying, though. Telekinesis on Sleep Pod. One of the effects of Soper Slime in your Recuperacune is to keep your devastating telekinetic powers in check while you're asleep. Otherwise, you might lightly jostle things in your room while dreaming. If your powers were more, well, powerful, this would be a bigger deal. book on Sleep Pod. Some Flarp modules contain optional rule sets for fatigue mechanics. You think that sounds exhausting? Spoon on sleep. You're not supposed to eat the Soper slime, which is easy because gross. Why would you want to? Wait, I could look at something up here. It was probably that, and it just like messed with my thing. Okay, so what do we do? I guess let's take a look at our computer. It's your tablet. Use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tune mic is plugged into it. Look. It's your tablet. Use it for pretty much all computing needs. Perfect device for a kid on the go. Except you spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right here in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are right now. You really should grab it. Besides, your mic is plugged into it, and you're not sure about leaving that behind. Spoon on mic. Spoon on tablet? Book. 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 Nope, none of which. Pick up. You gather both your tablet and mic with one practice motion. They're attached, so the motion really didn't require that much practice as you might think. You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all new to Xefros, but it'd be a little dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Okay, send me a picture of you. I don't have any pictures with me, and anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped in here by that monster. Okay, yeah, so it's the same stuff. So let's go until that picture shows up. Yep, that's a picture. Oh yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we gotta get you out of there. The heiress hates aliens. The what? The heiress. Oh, well, she's awful and controls basically everything. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one, but to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which, I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not really sure whether to be confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time, when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. What's a doctor? Wow, and I thought my home life was neglectful. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Domic concerned about me before. Oh, jeez. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now. Sure, but I'm pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a whole lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I think... Okay, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Domic always says we have to assume our communications are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean. The Grubbles, the Grubbles. If you buck, we won't trouble. To resist, thrown fists while you sift through the rubble. It's sort of hard to spit out your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire, while you're dressed in your butler uniforms, though. Domic says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppression into the fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. So that's kind of what Tetrarch Domic looks like. Oh yeah, he's got antlers, of course, it makes sense. Anything else I can interact with here? Probably not. Use microphone on that. All that's missing is some batteries. Well, batteries. Well, and your band leader, and some fans, and some better songs, honestly, and a means of monetizing your band, which, if you're being frank, could also use some polish. It makes you blush to think about, but your Flarp character was going to be in a band too. One with 2 Domics. This bent spoon would be the perfect element to incorporate into your rebellious servant class aesthetic. Alright, well that's probably it. I abscond? Oh, geez, there's a lot. And there's a lot that we will have to get through on the next episode of Hiveswap. Boy, is there a lot. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Hiveswap Act 1. And as always, thanks for watching. Oh, is he in the exact same house? No, he can't be. That wouldn't make any sense.